Good morning, everybody. I don't know about you, but for me, the holidays are always a time where I take a break and think about my life and think about the people that I appreciate and the people that I care about and take general stock of how things are going in the world and my life and what I'd like to change or stay the same. And one thing that I keep coming back to is actually a realization that I had about 5 years ago. And it was this realization that I had previously, up until that point, spent so much of my time waiting for things to be over. I was in high school and I was like, oh man, when I graduate, that's going to be great, right? And then I was in college, and at that point I was like, oh man, when I graduate college, that's going to be great. And then I was in grad school, and I was like, oh my gosh, when I get out of grad school, that's when things are really going to get good. And then I was in my job, and I was like, when I just got to make it through my first year of teaching. And the funny part about that is every time I was looking for that next thing, I was also looking at the previous thing and missing it. So when I was in college, I was like, I miss all my high school friends and how easy life was. And then when I was working, I was like, oh my gosh, I'd give anything to go back to college. So I was spending all this time missing a past phase in my life, but really excited and wanting the next phase of my life. And what was missing from that is taking time to enjoy what we currently have. And I started thinking about that because of the pandemic, right? We have all this news about the vaccine and all these things that give us some hope that this might be over. And we keep thinking about, oh gosh, when this is over, I get to do this. Or finally, when I get to go back to school, things will be so much better. And I want to challenge you over this holiday break to find some things that you enjoy about this time. Because eventually it will be over, and eventually you will have to get on the bus and go to school, and you won't be able to just open up your computer. And so I think it's a good practice to start thinking about, what right now do I care about? What right now is enjoyable? And enjoy it, because it will be gone eventually. And even the things that you want to be gone, sometimes you're going to look back and miss them. So I just wanted to share that little piece of advice to you, and hopefully a little bit of a challenge for you to really take stock of this moment in time and think about what has been good, because it's important to ask ourselves that question sometimes. I hope you have a really good week, and to all my students, I'm really excited to see you in office hours. Please get there.
Hey Mount Baker, this is just a reminder that Mount Baker FFA is currently holding our annual food drive. Boxes are available outside the main office till about 4 to 5 every day, and the deadline is December 18th. The sooner we get the boxes filled up, the sooner Mr. Reitmeyer will decorate them. Thank you!
Hey Mountaineers! For this Work Hard Wednesday, we'd like to give shout outs to our teachers, Mr. Tebow, Miss Kuhn, and Mr. Lewis. We'd also like to give shout outs to some of our students, including Vanessa Land, Kylie Smeal, Gavin Scazzari, Silas Johnny, Maddie Bach, Derek Toner, and Braden Hart. Great job, guys!